What if your relationship with money has nothing to do with money? Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." And nowhere is that more true than in your relationship with wealth. Because for most people, money isn't just currency. It's a mirror, a mask, a measurement of how enough we believe we are. And beneath it all lies a wound, a quiet belief formed before we could even name it. If I don't have enough, I'm not enough. Where did this belief come from? Maybe it started when your parents said, "That's too expensive," or "We can't afford that." Maybe you were told, "If you want to make something of yourself, do well in school." What you heard was, "Value must be earned. Wanting is dangerous, and unless you perform, you don't matter." So you became a high achiever. You pushed, you hustled, you performed. Not because you loved the grind, but because somewhere along the way you started believing, "If I'm not needed, I'll be left behind." That's not ambition, that's fear. Money becomes the armor, the proof you matter, the ticket to safety, approval, and belonging. And the more disconnected you feel inside, the more you obsess over the numbers outside. This isn't about finance, this is about the shadow. The parts of you that are afraid to be seen, your pain, your shame, your fear of being invisible without success. Let's go deeper. Ask yourself, if wealth makes you arrogant, were you humiliated as a child? If success makes you feel numb, were you only loved when you perform? If ambition feels empty, are you chasing someone else's dream? If generosity feels unsafe, and were you taught to protect, not connect? These aren't money problems, they're identity fractures.
And the obsession with money?
It's how we try to cover up the deeper hunger, the hunger to feel whole. Society profits from this disconnection. If you hate yourself, you buy more. If you feel behind, you hustle harder. If you feel unseen, you post endlessly. The system needs you to stay hungry but never whole. Carl Jung warned us, the world will ask you who you are, and if you don't know, it will tell you. And in today's world, the answer it gives is loud. You are what you earn, what you buy, what you post, what you wear, and how you look doing it. But that answer is a lie. You are already valuable, already worthy, already whole. You don't need to prove it. You need to remember it. So how do you break free? Not by making more, but by unlearning the belief that you are not enough. You stop chasing worth in numbers. You reclaim it in presence, in peace, in creativity, in connection. You stop building a life for the algorithm and start building one that feeds your soul. You don't need more followers. You need more truth. You don't need more hustle. You need more healing. No, because the money you make will never outrun the shadow you ignore. And when you finally stop using money to escape your wounds, you start using it to express your wholeness. So now it's your move. Turn inward, ask the hard questions.